Hello people, I'm the Comic Book Gamer, and today I'm going to be talking about whether or not Batman is a killer in Batman v Superman, or well, what I think about that if he's a killer in Batman v Superman, because yesterday while I was at work, I went on break, checked Twitter, saw that Slick Moth had tweeted out a link to an article on Hollywood Reporter where they were saying that a producer on Batman v Superman said that Batman is a killer, that he's judged during executioner, and so I was just saying, I replied saying that article was stupid. I don't think it's right. I think they sort of fixed it the way they wanted to. But anyways, before we get into all that, let's just say I'll just tell you guys what the article itself says. It says, producer Charles Roven told Empire, Affleck's Batman is not giving people a chance. He is more than a vigilante. He has become not only the cop, if you will, he has become the jury and executioner. Roven also said that the change in Affleck's Batman comes from bitter experience. He's seen the worst of what man can do. He's been darkened by it. He's tougher. He's angrier. He's lost those that are near and dear to him, and not necessarily from old age or disease. So that's obviously referencing Jason Todd, because from what we've seen, it heavily implies, the trailers are heavily implying that Jason Todd is dead and that Joker killed him, because we saw the Robin suit on display in the Batcave and had Joker's writing on it. And so yeah, it really looks like Jason Todd is dead. And if we remember from the comics, when Jason Todd died, Batman really wanted to kill. He really did, but Superman was able to stop him from doing that. But yeah, he really wanted to kill Joker. So in this universe, Superman didn't come around until way later, so we could see that Batman's maybe a killer there. But anyways, here's what I think happened. What I think happened was another George Miller incident. If you guys remember, like a week or 2 or 3 weeks ago, something like that, where we got all those reports saying, hey, George Miller's not making another Mad Max movie. The whole experience is too tiring on him. He's an old man doing practical effects and all that stuff. He just can't do it. Even though prior to that he had talked about how, hey, I've got all these different story ideas for sequels to Mad Max. Well, in the articles and everything, they were saying George Miller's done with Mad Max. He's not doing it anymore. But not Mad Max. George Miller came out and said, "No, I'm still doing Mad Max movies. I'm still going to be doing a sequel. I still got stories I want to tell." That person just completely misinterpreted what I said. They misquoted me. And that's what I think happened here, because when I read that article, I was so mad. I was like, really? George Miller, like, we just got Fury Road, and it was amazing. I want to see sequels of that. And he's done, but, like, because a thing on the internet said that he was done. But it turns out they weren't really legitimately quoting him, and they took it out of context and everything, and he's saying that he's going to do more Mad Max movies. That's what I think happened here. I think Hollywood Reporter skewed it the way they wanted to, because guess what gets more clicks? Something that says Batman's gonna kill people in Batman v Superman. That's gonna get a lot of people's attention. Even if it gets them all pissed off, they're not gonna be pissed off at Hollywood Reporter. They're gonna be mad at WB and all of them. So I think it's just sort of a clickbaity thing to do, and that's what I think they're doing. I think they're just skewing the words. But I'm not ruling out the possibility of Batman being a killer in this movie, because this is the same universe to where Doomsday shoots lasers out of his face and Lex Luthor hasn't hit puberty. So it's entirely possible that Batman is a killer. Also, like I said, Superman was not there to stop him, but when he tried to kill the Joker in this universe, if he did. But then again, Joker's still alive, which is the one thing that doesn't make sense to me, is the fact that out of all the people, why wouldn't he have killed Joker? Like, you think that'd be the first person on his list? Be like, hey, kill Joker. He's judge, jury, and executioner, so he does get to choose who lives and who doesn't. But why would Joker still be alive? Joker, from what we've seen of Suicide Squad, he looks like a murdering pimp. I think that would, make Batman not too happy with him, make him want to kill him. But yeah, like when we saw Burton Batman, who was a complete killer, he just murdered Joker in the same movie that they met. So yeah, I could see this Batman, if he was a killer, he could definitely do it. We saw the nightmare scene to where he's snapping that one dude's neck, but that is a nightmare scene, so that doesn't really mean a whole lot. It's just a nightmare scene. As far as the movie goes, we did see like stuff blowing up from the Batwing, but who knows what that is? Could be a bunch of different things. Could be Lex Luthor controlling the Batwing to try to manipulate Superman and Batman into fighting. Like Superman be like, oh, he's a killer, he's murdering people with the Batwing, but it turns out it's Lex Luthor controlling it, something like that. Could be anything. But no, I don't think Batman's a killer in this universe, even though, like, they haven't really done too comic accurate with a lot of things. Man of Steel was very comic accurate, but from Batman v Superman, we've got stuff that doesn't look too comic accurate, but I do think they're going to try to stay more to the comics with Batman, because that seems to be the tune that they're playing right now with Batman, is the fact that, hey, all these past movies have not given us very comic accurate Batman. Like, Nolan's Batman was great, but he wasn't Batman from the comics. He was a version of it. Burton's Batman was really far off from the comics, but you know, he was still pretty cool. So now they're like, okay, we'll give you the comic character Batman. At least that's what I think they're trying to do with this one, and I really hope they are, because you know, he looks from the trailer, he moves a lot faster, and the suits look so accurate and amazing. I think they're trying to go more for comics Batman, and comics Batman does not just straight up kill people. At least we're talking modern day comics Batman, and Frank Miller's Batman didn't for the most part either. At least Dark Knight Returns Batman. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this. I'm really hoping he's not. I don't think he is, but again, I'm not ruling out that possibility. It definitely could happen. And yeah, please let me know in the comments below, do you guys think Batman's a killer in the Batman v Superman universe? And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.